How's everybody doing? Yeah, I've been over here cleaning up. Hauled in a couple loads yesterday again. Brass and steel. Gonna go through this. I got a big magnet. I'm gonna pick through this. So we're gonna clean this whole area here up, go through that wheelbarrow. Rotors. This was like $2.50 a ton. I've seen it $3.50, but $2.50 for the rotors. The cam, clean car cam. Any kind of clean motor cast. Go through this pile. So yesterday we sold a Hoosier we had in our yard sale, or we had it on the computer. It was in our yard sale, nobody bought it, but we had it on the computer, and somebody was wanting it. They couldn't find it. They were losing directions on the way out here, so they had a problem finding it, and they looked, and I was loaded. Well, it wasn't yesterday I was loaded. I guess it was Friday. I was loaded right up, and they wanted to know if I could deliver it, and well, Deb told them we don't deliver stuff because you get there and they want it a lot cheaper, or they don't want it at all, and you're out your time and gas and loading and everything. But anyway, I guess they was having all kinds of trouble finding it, so they wanted to know if we'd deliver it. So we delivered it Saturday. They said we'll give you $20 to deliver it. But it's getting cleaned up. I'm moving this stuff out here for right now. And we took it to them and they paid us and they gave us gas money, so. Here's a nice chunk of steel. I'll be digging it up for a while. I smoothed this out a little bit. They were really happy with it. But anyway, on the way there, I seen a car sitting out beside the garage. And I thought I should probably see if they want to sell that. And I believe it's like a 1962 Ford Falcon 4-door. I had one. I believe that was my first car. And lady said they wanted it out of there. They didn't have a title, but that ain't too big of a deal. They're supposed to let me know. I offered them a price and told them I might be able to do a little better. I got room. So once this is all cleaned up, I'm going to line these gondolas up alongside probably the shipping container. My coworker said to put them here, but we get a lot of rain and ice and everything off them in the winter time. I'll be digging up stuff forever out here. And I'd like to move this stuff back for right now up against the fence, but I need to be able to, when I'm running this hydraulic unit, I need to be able to look in the bales to see when they're squished and what's going on in there. But that could be moved. They're all tied in at the same time. We get in there with a trimmer and go through these cupboards and get it organized. So anyway, I might end up getting an old car. if I don't hear from them in a while. They said it'd been there 20 years and they've been telling the son-in-law to get it out of there. Anyway, I don't know if the deal's gonna go through or what, but the car is, from what I've seen, is really solid. But like I say, I believe it's about a 62. So I've been out here cleaning up. Now we're not really working tomorrow. I might take a load in, but the guy that's working for me, he works with another guy a couple days a week, which works good for me too. But we're gonna get to cleaning all this up. Just getting the heavies out of here. So I usually try to have a good pile or something lined up for when he gets here. So I've been out here trying to do this in sections, so it's going to be a while. I found some more junk out here. This is just plastic here. I had to make me a new little driveway here. Mobile home frame. Got some big chunks of that. Old skid steer. See, I'm not even sure what all we got out here. That I can actually sell or use. I got a couple of them. That fence, that little gate in there. This Schedule 40 pipe has really gotten expensive. I need a few chunks of that, and I found like 3, I think 10-foot sections. So I drug a little bit out of here. It gets pretty wet out here. This is swampland right here. I don't know if I've ever showed this pile of the horde. This stuff's expensive. I might keep a bunch of that for a shed. I want to see how dry it is. I'm going to try to make a trail. Might chop a couple of these little trees down. Little limbs. See if I can get out here. Most of these got where I can hook a chain to them and drag them out. I put these holes in a lot of that stuff. That wire there I'll probably keep in case I get livestock at some point. Look at that, trees go right up through that shelf there. Another fuel oil barrel. I'm not sure if there's anything in that. I cut them out to store metal in. Yeah, these mosquitoes are terrible. There's stuff kind of scattered through here. The biggest majority of it's right here. A little bit up into here. I took in some propane tanks the other day. They got a place you throw them separate. It's the same price as tin. I don't pull the valves out of them. I have before, but I'm thinking that's probably tin. I was gonna say brass. So yeah, this area will be getting cleaned up next. Man, the garbage man's probably loving us. We've been loading them up. And the mosquitoes are eating me alive here. Most of the stuff in here I'm going to keep. That goes to the back of this old beat up trailer over here. Been cleaning here and there. couple things right here, something that I'm going to keep. One of them homemade railroad tie anvils. There's parts of what's left of my original outrigger on the knuckle boom truck. Some weight in that, all short iron. I don't use this that much, but this will lift a lot of weight, and that skid steer won't lift with this will. And I've got some heavy stuff out back I got to move at some point. Getting there. So yeah, right now I think we're just over $3,500, and that's mainly what we've been doing is basically out front here. Got some of this 2 foot, some of it will probably cut down a little bit more and make it 2 foot. So that's pretty good. Of course, it ain't like it was really profit. I chased it down, loaded it and unloaded it and moved it around here and there, and plus I paid my helper a few bucks out of that, which was nice. I'm sure I could have went in halves and had somebody help me, but I'm thinking I'm way ahead of the game paying by the hour. At least with this particular person. I don't know if I said that or not, but I'm going to put my metal lathe on top of this and get it working. I've had it for quite a few years. I had to tear it apart to get it out of a basement. This thing is heavy. And the stand the lathe is on now is not real stable. Yeah, we'll get this all cleaned up and organized, and I'll do a video. So if anybody's been watching, that trailer is empty over there pretty much too. Anybody been watching a few years will know we moved a lot of metal. And we got a new project coming. Possibly a few of them. Stay tuned. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to go in and get a blood transfusion because the mosquitoes are drinking all mine. Goodbye. Stop in again soon.